Hey folks, Country Prepper here, back again with another kit video, this time for my furry friend Woodrow, who's looking really ambitious this morning. But I thought we just don't do, as preppers, we don't do enough, we don't talk enough, we don't do enough videos on preparing for our furry little friends, cats, dogs, whatever kind of critters you have around the house. But I thought I'd show you guys the type of kit that I put together for Woodrow when we go out camping. There isn't a whole lot to this kit. It's very simple, but just to give an idea for people in case they didn't think of things like this. There is a water hydrant here, but I didn't know what kind of condition the water would be, whether it was drinkable or what the case is, because this is a very primitive campground. So I did bring an extra jug of water for Woodrow to drink, just in case. I brought a wool blanket for him to sleep on, to lay on, but as you saw, he prefers to lay in the grass apparently. But this goes in the tent with my stepson, and Woodrow's been sleeping in there with him just because my stepson has not been out camping in a primitive area like this. We heard coyotes howling last night, so I wanted to protect my dog, and it kind of gives my stepson peace of mind having him in there with him. So this is just a basic 1 gallon ice cream bucket, and have quite a bit of stuff in there. I keep a cable with so that I can tie him up to a tree, and you know, if I have to go do something real quick and I don't, you know, I'll be right back. I'll just tie him up to the tree instead of taking him with me. But that's a good long cable. I think it's about 20 feet. Then I have a retractable leash in here. That works out really good when I want to take him for a walk or a hike. Bag of dog food. He does get to eat like the bones off of our steaks, and there will be meat left over on that for kind of a treat, but I prefer to stick to his regular dog food because for some reason he has a sensitive stomach. Our two female basset hounds do not at all, so he's kind of the oddball of the bunch, but I have to stick to a certain dog food that agrees with his stomach. And then last but not least, I have two collapsible bowls, blue for his water, green for his food. I need to go wash those. But that's basically it. You know, like I said, it's really simple, but just things that people might not think of. Now, one thing about these collapsible bowls, they had a little tab. You could see I cut it off there with a pair of tin snips, actually, and just I could sand the edge down on there a little bit, but I just threw them in. They fit in the bucket that way, but it wouldn't fit in there with that, and I think they're really unnecessary, so I just cut it off. That way it would fit in that kit, and it just worked out perfect. Doesn't look like he's found any more ambition yet, but he sure does love to come along. He likes to surf the console when he's riding in the truck with me, and I think he really enjoys it, and I enjoy having him with me. Now, if it's colder out, I have a heavy-duty reflective tarp. I believe it was made by UST, Ultimate Survival Technology. You can pick one up at Walmart. Fairly inexpensive, but they're nice and thick, pretty durable, and I would put that underneath of his wool blanket if it was cold out, just to keep keep him from losing heat from the ground. Even though the wool blanket is really well insulated, just that little extra barrier helps out a bunch, and it really helped out last time I took him when we did that shakedown camp. I had that reflective tarp underneath of the wool blanket, and he was fine all night long. So as always, I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. What do you guys take for your furry friends, your dogs, or whatever you take with you when you go camping? I'd love to hear back from you guys. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.